So I want to talk a little bit about the North Node in the 8th house because I have always had an extremely biased opinion about it. So in the beginning, earlier years of my astrology journey, I found through personal experience that every single person that I knew that had the North Node in the 8th house was a fucking toxic motherfucker that only wanted to keep taking from you, your resources, your energy, your happiness. It was like I had a psychedelic experience that like showed me this and just kept saying, I'm hungry, eat their innocence, eat it till there's nothing left. I have a video of it, maybe I'll post it. But you know, as like I said, I'm maturing. You can't only look at the North Node like that. And I'm not telling anybody to look at the North Node like that. I'm just telling you my experience and how I look at it as an astrologer. And sorry if it keeps cutting. I can only record for a minute on this thing. I like the filter. Don't mind me. 8th house problems. I don't have the North Node in the 8th, by the way. But so a better way to look at it, because you have to look at it like this. There is a negative expression of every single astrological placement, and there is a positive, negative and positive, good, bad. One of the good things, but it still could be bad if you take it out of hand, you gotta look at this guy, is the feeling of I could be doing better. I could change. I can be doing more. I can change. I gotta do better. I gotta do more. I gotta do better. I gotta change. Now that's a good thing until you let it take over your life and nothing you do is good enough. Or nothing anybody does in your life is good enough. You have, like, the story with the North and the South Node is like, it's never satisfied, the North Node, ever. And when it's in the 8th house, it is very hard and very draining. I think the North Node in the 8th is one of the toughest places to have the North Node. I would say, everybody's journey is different, so all the North Node placements are hard because at the end of the day, the North Node is an energy that you do need to develop. You need to develop it because you developed the opposite, the counterpart, in a past life, or you expressed too much of it, so now you got to balance out the energy. But remember, it is not a bad thing if you take it to the extreme, because it may be part of your life lesson, like you need to. The planets and the astrological alignments are using you as a vessel. If you didn't make them happy last life, they're gonna make sure you make them happy this life, and it could be at your own expense. So with that being said, the North Node in the 8th is not the top. It's a toxic place to have the North Node for you and the people around you. So you need to have discernment and the power of knowing thyself and knowing you have this placement and knowing you are more likely to suffer from delusions like that. Delusions meaning thinking you are not good enough. You always have to change. You could always be doing more. Or I need to suck the life force energy out of this person because I just need more. I'm never satisfied. Eat them until there's nothing left. They're drained of all their energy. Okay, on to the next person. Let me eat it till there's nothing left. That is the energy of North Node in the 8th. Especially if you have it in Scorpio. But all the other placements, zodiac placements, it could have the similar energy, but it will be varying depending on the sign. So, yeah, North Node in the 8th, buddy. Getting some counseling, boy. Getting some counseling, girl. Oh, and here's another perfect example of North Node in the 8th, because it could also rule occult knowledge. Do you know who Aleister Crowley is? Look him up, because he took the occult knowledge to the extreme, invoking all these dark entities and like, whoo! Some people think that he opened portals that we as a collective are trying to close to this fucking day. And it is parasitic energy. He opened up a portal to enter to parasitic energy because he was never satisfied. The occult knowledge wasn't good enough. He had to keep opening more portals, invoking more entities. So that's another expression, going way too deep into the occult, where you literally go insane. And drug use. He was addicted to drugs. The 8th house could rule drugs. Addiction. Oh, I'm never satisfied. I got to keep doing more drugs. Give me 'em. So hard, I'm telling you.
System is not for humanity.